Hello. If you're watching, I hope that means that you're going to join me for some journaling time together. I received a message yesterday just expressing that it was difficult day one, you know, to really get into it. And I get it. I get it. I've been there. I still get there, but I just know that it eventually works itself out. So if you want to give it a go again, it gets better. So I hope that you stick with this. It does bring a lot of relief, clarity. It feels like you're organizing things, like putting them into columns, or at least, it helps you to look for trends too. Like, I wrote about this before. What's going on there? What's really, really going on? And so I invite you into my little process for when I journal. I ask myself two questions. First, I dump everything out. I mean, you got to hang the coat up so that you can walk into the room and get comfortable, right? So after I do that, I ask myself two questions. The first one is, all right, that happened to me, whatever the situation was. Maybe I had an argument with my husband, or just not feeling right about a relationship, a friendship, something's going on. And then I say, okay, that is how I feel, because we all know that our feelings are valid. And then I ask myself, what's my role in this? That's the first question. What's my role? Because the truth is, when you have a relationship, it's two ways, right? So I give myself the opportunity to relook at that situation and see how I'm being an active participant. Once I write that out, I come to the realization, and I've something that I know deep inside, and I think you all do too, is that you can't control what other people say or do, or what their reaction is. The only person that you do have full control of most of the time is you. So I ask myself, how can I help? But sometimes it helps also. Before I answer that question, how can I help, is to put yourself in the other person's shoes. All right, what might they, you could theorize here, hypothesize, what might they be going through? What might they be feeling? And if you know this person well, you know what how to press their buttons, or what motivates them in certain ways. So those are questions that I ask. Put myself in the other person's shoes is a sign of empathy. And I think we can all use empathy right now. So this exercise, what's my role? Put myself in the other person's shoes, and how can I help, is really important normally, but under these circumstances where we're in tight quarters together, even more so. And, you're hearing all this wonderful stuff about, hey, this is a really, once you're after the shock of what's happening nowadays with us all, comes this realization that it's a unique opportunity to spend time with your loved ones and all of that. Not to say that you are not going to have, disagreements or fights or whatever it is. And that's okay. You're human, and that's part of the human process. But I think really, really deep inside, I know that it's important to reflect, and that's what we're doing, right? And then hopefully you walk away with a new way of approaching the situation, and a new insight that you didn't have before. Again, this is your time. I'm going to set the timer. And if you're just joining for the first time, it's not too late. You're perfect timing. So if you look at video one, day one, I have some instructions. But basically, don't stop writing. Bypass all criticism. Let it flow on the page. And if you don't feel safe having your information out there, rip it up, burn it safely. But the important thing is to get it out. So we're going to start our 5 minutes. And again, I'm going to disappear. Goodbye, because the point is that this is your time, and it's so valuable. I don't want to rob you or deprive you of it. So you write as much as you like. Remember to try to fill 3 pages. I'm doing it 5 minutes just to, end the video. I could go on and on, but it's your time, and it's a practice. It's just like meditation, actually. It is a form of meditation. So this is your meditation, your time, and your gift to your loved ones and to yourself. All right, we're going to start now. 5 minutes.